We all have our own unique habits, desires, schedules, and ambitions, y'all. Whether it's a good or bad thing, there are actions and even mindsets that we repeat day in and day out. If you've been feeling down, sad, or unhappy lately but aren't quite sure why, this video might shed some light on the potential reasons. Here are 10 things that could be low-key making you miserable without you even realizing it. First up, you're way too goal-oriented. Ambition and drive are great qualities to have, helping us feel excited and motivated to aim for bigger and better things while enjoying our achievements along the way. But it's easy to overdo it without meaning to. Do you find yourself saying stuff like, "I'll be happy when I get straight A's," or "I'll be happy if I get that promotion"? If you're always setting conditions for when you'll allow yourself to feel happy, you'll never be able to experience happiness in the present moment. Second, you value possessions over experiences. Do you blow all your hard-earned cash on fancy watches, slick shoes, and threads, and other stuff to try and buy your way to happiness? Hey, there's nothing wrong with treating yourself to a little retail therapy now and then. But psychology professor Dr. Thomas Gilovich conducted a 20-year study and found that the happiness we get from purchases is temporary and fades once the novelty wears off. It's called hedonic adaptation, or the hedonic treadmill. The feelings from a concert, kayaking trip, skydiving adventure, or movie will last way longer than that shiny new smartphone, and the positive memories will stick with you for life. Third, you're holding on to grudges. When someone wrongs us, it's easy to get mad and stay mad. It's a natural reaction. But no matter how badly they messed up or how much money they stole from you, harboring that bitterness and desire for payback almost always ends up hurting you more in the long run. As crappy as they treated you, it's easy to justify staying angry by thinking you deserved better. But if you never let go and forgive, that resentment will just keep fueling more negativity and unhappiness. Fourth, you're spending too much time living in the past. It's nice to reminisce and think about how great life used to be sometimes. That first kiss, those epic parties, and winning that soccer championship trophy, those really were the days. But there's a big difference between recalling the past and actually living in it. If you get stuck reliving old memories, you risk missing out on finding happiness in the present. You could be passing up opportunities right under your nose. Even worse is dwelling on bad memories, which can seriously mess with your overall health and well-being. Fifth, you're being way too frugal with your money. It's smart to save up and not blow all your hard-earned cash on unnecessary stuff so you don't end up broke. But if you're so obsessed with pinching pennies that you constantly deny yourself fun and gifts, that stinginess could be tanking your happiness levels. Money is meant to be spent after all. As long as you're spending less than you're making, it's totally fine to treat yourself to dinner out or catch a movie every now and then. Sixth, you're not giving back enough. The urge to be selfish and just look out for number one is understandable, but get this. Studies from Stony Brook University found that when we're generous and help others, our brains release feel-good chemicals that give us a sense of calm and joy. And research from Carnegie Mellon University showed that folks who volunteer around 4 hours a week are 40% less likely to develop high blood pressure. Turns out there really is more happiness in giving than receiving. Seventh, you're avoiding dealing with your problems. Instead of facing up to that mountain of debt with no plan or whatever, it's way easier to just zone out with a video game marathon or numb yourself with social media, booze, and junk food binges. But does that really help? It's not healthy to be scared of your worries and troubles. If you don't tackle those issues head-on, they're just going to keep piling on more stress and misery. And it doesn't matter that you're not actively thinking about that falling out with your friend. You're still subconsciously aware of it. Pretending your problems don't exist by avoiding them is only going to make things worse. Eighth, your days are ruled by distractions. What's the first thing you do after waking up? Grab your phone and start mindlessly scrolling social media, am I right? And how do you spend your free time? If your goal is to become an Olympic athlete or rock star, you'd probably want to make time to train and rehearse to hone those skills. But if you spend all day replying to emails, doom scrolling through feeds, texting, zoning out in front of the TV, and gaming, you're not going to look back and be proud of how you used that time. Ninth, you don't accept compliments. Whether it's from low self-esteem or not wanting to come across as arrogant or self-absorbed, we tend to brush off nice things people say about us or immediately return the compliment. But you know what? There's nothing wrong with graciously accepting a compliment. That's literally the whole point of giving them. When someone tells you your new haircut looks great and you reply with, "I guess," or "Nah, it could be better," you're just reinforcing unhealthy habits that breed unhappiness. Last but not least, number 10, you take life way too seriously. It's super important to make safe, calculated decisions in life for sure. But if you're constantly stressing over what others think, scared of embarrassing yourself or getting bent out of shape over every little setback, you're only standing in the way of your own happiness. Life is a roller coaster ride with its ups and downs. Lighten up, choose happiness, and don't forget to laugh and have fun. So have you been missing out on opportunities lately? Or are you already making moves to seize the next one? Drop a comment and let me know. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next upload. Have an awesome day and keep that positive mindset going.